Shalom, shalom. Let me give all praise, honor, and glory to the power of Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, Super Kakayash. Double honors to the bishops, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel that are people of Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian descent. All right, now, here's an example. I'll put up a quick one here. Don't make a habit of just try to throw up a bunch of quick ones instead of these long ones, because I have much difficulty uploading videos and just pretty much having a hard time here. It's probably because of the weather and everyone's at home and everyone's on the internet, all this social media sites or whatever. But I don't know. That's just what from observing and just which may be happening, which could be a possibility, but I don't know. But I'm trying to figure this damn problem out. But anyway, we're going to continue on blowing the trumpet and showing our people their transgression. We're going to continue lifting up our voice as a trumpet, speaking, man, and speaking loud, whether they like it or not, because our people are literally in transgressions. And you see why order has to be, there has to be order in a nation, or else that nation will be destroyed, man. And I'm kind of curious if reading this, I can't remember if they say they have a child or not, because they, 3 children. They find out they're brother and sister, man, and these are Israelites, straight up Israelites, man. And why else would it be stressed in the scriptures, man, in the book of Leviticus? Stressed in the scriptures not to do this. But this is just an example of Jake just going off. As a matter of fact, this brings to mind, I'm trying to remember, Ezekiel 23, the 23rd chapter, which speaks of the 2 daughters, which going off, which is really the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Beautiful scripture, man. And it goes in their lewdness. I'm not sure if the actual word lewdness is even mentioned, lewd or lewdness. Maybe both of them are actually mentioned in it. How the tribe, and this is a mess that's is amongst our people. As long as they're feeling good, Jake will look at it like, oh, it's all right. Let's just continue on. It's okay. But when you read it, it seems like they found out maybe later. Reading this, a woman on a mission to find her long-lost mother was stunned to find out she had unwittingly married her own brother. You see now, and you see that you women really has fueled this wickedness and this disaster, man. By so easily without a second thought, man, on destroying your families. The Israelite child growing up without the father, man. And Lord knows when the father's not in the house, what's going on in that house. And damn well a lot of foul behavior and activity is going on in that house, man. That's a fact. All of them, man. All of them. Brazilian Adriana and her husband, Leandro, who have been together for nearly 19 years and have a daughter, spent their lives trying to find their respective mothers, both named Maria, who abandoned them when they were babies. Little did they know that the woman they were looking for could be the same person. Adriana, who worked in cosmetic sales, hadn't seen her estranged mother since she was 1 year old, leaving her father to bring her up. See, leaving her father, which is a custom amongst our people, man. That has now become part of the culture. That you meet a girl, then you might as well get it in your mind state that bitch is just gonna wake up one day and want a new nigga. Leaving her father to bring, and he was abusive. He's cheated. Woo, Lord. Leandra, a truck driver brought up by his stepmother, knew his mother had also left him damn, this is a foul woman. You know, she was for them streets. That's a shameless dog, man. That's a straight up shameless dog, man. Um, knew his mother had also left him in his hometown of Sao Paulo when he was 8. While Leandro, and you know that that's a custom too. A lot of these nigger women are getting to a certain age. They're like, I don't want these kids. I can't. I don't want this kid. I don't want him no more. I don't want to. And drops them off at the daddy's house or just adoption. My sister, my youngest sister, old hoe, old rich hoe. Um, uh, her twins were um 9, 10, 11. They were at the point where they could fend for themselves, cook, clean. These modern times, I remember back in the day we were able to anyway, but they were at that age where they were able to fend for themselves. Well, anyway, it caught wind to me that she was about to give them up for adoption. Cause I can't remember, either I heard her, yeah, she told me, and I'm thinking, I'll dismiss, she ain't get them boys up for adoption. Cause this is her second set of kids from another nigga, not from a previous, her first son was from another dude, and this second one was from another, a different dude. Anyway, I found out that she's pursuing it, man. And, I got wind to everybody, man, the family, that she's about to get rid of them twins, man. She's about to give them up for adoption. And got to my mom and, and my other sisters and everybody, and they went at her, man. They went at, and to this day, she holds that grudge against me. Even though the kids grew up to be, they and be honest with you, they might be terrors anyway. But they grew up. They're policemen now. Which, wow, think of that. Imagine that. He grew up to be worldly successful. Worldly successful, but the hatred is still there, though, which is all right. It's all good with me. But the thing is, that's a practice that has become the norm with our women, man. That deleting lives and the adoptions and just total madness and total chaos is a normal thing amongst our people, man. Which again, the scriptures tell you that Yahweh Shem Shai, he's about to get rid of evil amongst our people, man. And that's what's going on. The spiritual purge, which is beginning to take place, that the wicked amongst our people are literally on their way out, man. They're on their way out, man. This is foul. That's how this abomination happens. That's how it happens, man. While Leandro stayed in the city, Adrian left their hometown to work as a housemaid, got married for 15 years and had 3 children. Let me a little bit more. The pair met for the first time over 2 decades ago after Adriana's marriage ended and she returned to Sao Paulo. They quickly fell head over heels and started living together, determined to find her mother, and sought help from their local radio station, 14. However, at the end of the Radio Globos, the time is now a program which specializes in finding lost relatives. His mother revealed that she also had a son named Leandro and who didn't know her. Wow. Now this is that curse, man. This is a result of that curse, And imagine how often it happens, and match how often they find out and don't care. I can see that in a nigga, man, that before being involved with a woman, he find, that's my half sister. They use that as an excuse. Ain't no such thing as that shit, though. That's my half sister, or whatever. Full sister. That's my sister. Fuck it. A nigga be like, hell with it. Let me just get mine. This is madness, man. That's that what is it? Leviticus 18. Let me grab that and I'm gonna close. And I'm gonna scan through it. I'm gonna run through it because, again, just a quick hit. To show our people showing our people there's transgressions, man. Which there are unlimited examples of these. Our people in transgression, being wicked, man. It's like it's 18. This is absolutely me. The pastor tell y'all ain't nothing wrong with it. The Lord loves you anyway. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your power. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And in ancient Egyptians were known for marrying their brothers and sisters. You know what? I think, as a matter of fact, the Egyptians, mom would marry son and dad would marry daughters. You know? Could I call it incest? Yeah. Incest, particularly siblings and parent-child marriage, was common and culturally accepted among the ruling royal families of ancient Egypt to maintain divine bloodlines and consolidate power, but it was not the norm for the general populace. So it was common amongst the higher ups. But not normal, but it was present in ancient era. Royal marriages often involved brother and sister unions continuing from dynastic periods through the Ptolemaic era. Edomites. Key details regarding incest in ancient Egypt. So there, royal practices, purpose, and it's a practice amongst the elite of this world. So the world is in error, man. Why, and order is coming back. Order is coming back in a bloody way, man. In a bloody way. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do, neither shall ye walk in their ordinances. Ye shall not do my judgments and keep you shall do my judgments and keep my ordinances to walk therein. I am the Lord Yahweh, your power. Okay, ye shall just therefore keep my statutes and my judgments, which if a man do, he shall live in them. I am the Lord Yahweh. None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him, to uncover their nakedness. I am the Lord Yahweh. The nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shalt thou not uncover. She is thy mother, thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. The nakedness of thy father's wife shalt thou not uncover. It is the father's nakedness. The nakedness of thy sister, the nakedness of thy father or daughter of thy mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even thy nakedness thou shalt not uncover. The nakedness of thy son's daughter or of thy daughter's daughter, even thy nakedness thou shalt not uncover, for there is thine own nakedness. And that shit is common too. Uncles and aunts and uncles, popping nephews and nieces. This is some foul madness, man. It's foul, man. But here we at the end of this thing, where we won't be reading about these things and reporting on these things, man. We're at the end of this filth. If you haven't noticed, the world going to shit. If you haven't noticed, the hyperinflation. That's the country falling, getting weaker. That inflation, the sign of the hyperinflation is you watch what's going. Do you see the American dollar losing its power, its strength? It's losing it by just watching the precious metals, man. How it costs more of those, more of that monopoly money to buy those things. Where just a couple of years ago let's go back to when I first started buying it, where it wasn't even $18. $18. So it's losing it. So this place is in decline, man. And this is what our power is doing. He's destroying this place on all levels. On all levels. economically, socially, politically, judicially, on all levels. World War III is about to kick off that as far as the U.S. and Israel is about to go into Iran, man. So it seems like everything is being timed to happen and be overwhelming in this world. So wickedness is about to get burnt up out of existence, man. This is that type of shit, man, that's been common amongst our people. And the women haven't been taking accountability for it. And the men that encourage it, y'all motherfuckers gotta be burnt the hell up, man, about of existence. Because really, there's a lot of men that encourages this foul behavior. Leave your man. I'll be better for you. I'm better than that nigga. That type of shit. That nigga, I saw him out with that other girl, You don't need him. You need me. And here, this same nigga, he does the same goddamn thing. Sleeping around, one night, just hitting and leaving, smashing past. This shit is about, hey, if y'all don't know by now, this is what's going on. It's headed to this. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to destroy you 2/3 evil pieces of shit. Because y'all encourage this madness, man. I mean, they may have met on accident and didn't know, but you got to look at the bigger picture. What caused this to even happen? Old hoes. Old hoes. That's that Sirach 26. I'm going to close. I got to close. Shameless dogs, man. An harlot, a hoe, shall be counted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord, Yahweh. A dishonest woman contempteth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. Okay? Shameless dog behavior, would have you popping your sister. I just found out I got a sister in Texas. Well, actually, I found out a good maybe 10 years ago. Which I was 49, 48, 49. A grown man, an old man. Found out I had a sister living up in Texas, man, that my mom gave up for adoption. Now, what if I went to Texas, met her? Damn, she got a thick, fat ass. Don't know who the woman, don't even know who's my mom's, don't even know. And then I'm popping. This is that same example, man. Just imagine, though. In the odds, the more and more this shit goes on, these niggas having kids and don't even recognize them, don't even acknowledge them, state to state, city to city, whatever. And just imagine the longer this go on, the more and more it multiplies, and how much the odds get where they're eventually siblings are eventually getting the man. Anyway, let's give all praise, honor, and glory to our power. And let's continue on praying that, he brings judgment and get us the hell up out of this goddamn hell, man, this living nightmare. Till next time, Lord willing, shalom.